Good morning. Hey, it's a new day. Hey, good morning. Wake up, get up. Hey, good morning. And thank you for joining. Good morning. Thank you for joining. My life is getting better. Hey, better and better. Good morning. And thank you for joining. Hey, thank you for joining. Good morning. Grand Rising. Whatever you say. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, good morning. Grand Rising. Hey, hey, today is a good day. Hey, I don't care about yesterday. Hey, you alive, it's a good day. Hey, we feeling good, it's a good day. Hey, we made a way, it's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Good morning, Grand Rising, keep going. Hey, it's time to wake up. Good morning, keep going, you shining. Hey, it's time to wake up. Good morning, come on, get up. Hey, it's time to get up. We grinding, we stretching, we winning. Grand Rising. Hey, good morning, we winning, we shining. Feel victory, y'all. Hey, 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 I don't care about the other days. Hey, but today is a good day. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, I'm doing better than yesterday. Hey, I'm alive, it's a good day. Hey, I'm alive, it's a good day. Hey, drinking my water, it's a good day. Hey, I'm drinking water, it's a good day. Hey, good morning, it's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. We stretching, we winning, we vibing. Hey, it's a good day. We stretching, we winning, we vibing. Good morning, Grand Rising. Hey, it's a good day. Wake up. Hey, hey, come on, wake up. Tribe, it's time to get up. Hey, tribe, it's time to get up. Keep going. going, you shining, you winning. Hey, yeah, it's a good day. Hey, 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 it's a good day. Hey, hey, it's a good day. Hey, we winning, we stretching, we shining. Hey, good morning, grand rising. Hey, it's a good day. Good morning, we winning, we rising. Wake up, we gotta get going. Wake up, hey, it's a good day. Good morning, we winning, we rising. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, 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 I'm really feeling this energy. Hey, I'm really feeling this energy. Hey, I'm really feeling this energy. Good morning, we winning, we rising. Hey, today is a great day. Wake up, we going, we winning, we shining. Hey, we vibing. Hey, 'cause today is a new day. Hey, we winning, we shining, we grinding. Hey, today is a new day. Good morning, it's time to wake up. Come on, hey, it's time to get up. Try, we gotta wake up. Hey, 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 and go crazy on the drum. Hey, we winning, we shining, we working. Keep going, we winning, we working. Come on, hey, it's time to wake up. Try, yeah, it's time to get up. Hey, I'm feeling good in my spirit. Okay? I feel good, y'all. And it's crazy because I'm not 100%, but I feel good. We winning, we striving, we working. Hey, hey, I'm really feeling this energy. Hey, good morning, grand rising, we working. What's up, sis? Good morning.
Hey, tribe.
Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well.
Yes. I had to back it out
Okay,
so we don't get the message.
Right, we be rocking for an hour and forget the message.
Yes.
Okay, hope you guys are doing well, in good spirits and good energy, attracting the life you desire, because it's your birthright. We're coming through with another live for you guys. Take it how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you love the video, subscribe to the channel. Share the video out. Tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? We're just trying to get this message out.
Man, just want to thank you all for your energy, your donations. everything you bring towards this channel,
We love you.
helping us advance, manifesting in real life. We're able to make adjustments and upgrades and different things and continue to do the work that we're doing. So I want to take this time to thank y'all. Thank y'all for being serious about y'all life and what y'all see. See, one thing about this channel right here, all we do is just have a bunch of people that's getting better. Like, we connected to people who are already gifted. So it's you know, like, it's real easy when you're soul over here, especially when you're developing. You know, I had went through a thought. I didn't even tell my wife yesterday, right? But I had my ancestors brought me a deep intuition. When I build with them, I build with my ancestors in a way where a lot of people might not understand my rhythm, but I don't think a lot with them. Like, they come to me, like, if I'm cleaning or I'm doing something, they bring me deep intuition. So I sit down with them and I you know, I learned now, you know, I have a long existing relationship with them. So it's easier to listen now that my mind is conditioned. And they was pointing out to me something in my intuition about the ramifications of religion on my life, right? And I was like, whoa, this shit is deep, right? They was bringing me memories and thoughts. So I want to share them with y'all, transparency for a minute. When I was a young kid, right, I had a pastor that was over top of my life. He's a bishop now, but he was a pastor and he was a good man, you know, a faithful, dedicated man. So me, I've been musically inclined my whole life. My dad was a drummer, like he was a renowned drummer, right? He had a band and everything. So I came up with these musical gifts in me. So as a child, I liked Michael Jackson. And I remember one day I was in the pastor's office and he told me, I was like, said something about Michael Jackson. And he was like, Michael Jackson gonna be moonwalking his way right to hell, right? And I grew up with that dilemma in my heart, right? It was like, I liked Michael Jackson growing up, but I was like, but Mike going to hell though. You know what I'm saying? So when it came time for me to develop my own gifts and my own musical talents, I would oftentimes draw back unknowingly because I had it deeply etched in my sight that musical people went to hell. And that was an effect of religion on my life. So, and I was just to go to show you how deep, mind you, I'm out striving, doing music stuff. You know, I'm in the music world doing, I'm putting together projects, I'm writing music. And the whole time I'm against myself because it's already deeply set inside of me that this is going to lead me to a place I don't want to be, right? And that's why I just say that to share that with somebody. Like, you know, you got to begin to work on the indoctrinations that's already in you, the stuff that's been put in us since we was children, right? Trying to get some of that stuff out the way. All right, so other than that, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And we're going to get to a message. What you got over here? It's jet lag season over here this morning. Not even gonna lie.
Let's see. I just heard Brenda. Who's Brenda? Brenda had a baby.
Brenda had a baby.
Brenda had a baby.
Brenda barely got a brain.
Brenda.
Damn shame. Working how they spell it.
Somebody's name's Brenda.
That song was about childhood pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy.
Yeah, teenage pregnancy. All right. I got the Eight of Wands in the reverse here. Slow down, okay? There could be a lack of focus right now. Somebody could feel like they've lost their momentum. Spirit is saying to hold on right now, okay? It's time to really align with the things that you want. Something like that, okay? You could be feeling like your energy is blocked. It's crazy. I was telling my husband, I was like, I can't do a certain thing because I noticed that it's really draining my energy this morning. You know, this particular thing that I've been doing, I was like, it's very draining to me and I can feel it. It's not allowing me to really do what I need to do. So you could be feeling like this too. You could be feeling like something's at a stall, a standstill, something like that. I feel like slow down, Okay? Not everything has to move all the time for things to be working. Sometimes we feel like if something is not moving, then it's not working. But that's not true. Sometimes sitting still, being quiet, that's when the most work is being done. So I would pay attention to that. Energy is very tricky. The mind is a very tricky thing, and so is spirits. Don't allow yourself to be tricked into or away from situations that, you're supposed to be in. We got self-awareness right here with the 4 cups in the reverse here, proactive, focus. I don't know, it could be a battle. Maybe you're struggling, how we do. Like, you could be a responsible person, but maybe, the latter part of the week, maybe you're feeling tired, maybe you feel like, I don't know. It could be a struggle for your energy on both sides. Like, you could be really fighting to get shit done, okay? Like, really, really fighting very hard to make sure you get things done because you can feel the energy of procrastination. You can feel something trying to pull at you the opposite way of where you should be going here. And I believe this to be true because we got the 7 of coins here as well. So good things take time. There's something about you being patient. I don't know. You could be very impatient with yourself right now, with people. When you can feel something coming in, it makes you anxious. And sometimes, that energy of anxiousness can, really ruin the moment, right? Something like that. I feel like there's something that you really want, something about your long-term investments, and it takes patience. Nothing was built overnight, boo. Okay? I don't care how old you were, because somebody's like, well, I'm a little up in age. Am I still going to get it, la? And yes, you will. See, because anything you work towards, you get it. Like, and be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Something like that,
Yes.
I feel like there's someone here, and I'm not sure. I feel like there's someone, you still don't understand how powerful your words are. Words are, they bring life and death. And I feel like there's someone who could still be using their words a little bit loosely, not really understanding the power that goes behind your words. Something about things are coming to fruition and your investments. Just be patient here, okay? Maybe you invested into something and you're looking for a return right away. Things take time, so be patient here.
Okay, so I'm about to put on my uncle. I'm in uncle mode now. So think of me as your uncle right now. Don't matter how old you are. Peaceful judgment and compassion is out here. So automatically a Bible verse comes to me. The one that says, judge not, lest you be judged, right? Basically, what Spirit is saying right here, peaceful judgment and compassion. Definitely don't carry the rhythm of being hard on other people, right? I feel like somebody, you're in a position where maybe you have to call judgment, or maybe you had to call judgment. And I feel like Spirit is saying, okay, when you do call judgment or you exercise your God-given right, because we all have a right to be judges. Like, contrary to what you may be reading, it says judge not lest you be judged. It doesn't say judge. It says just when you judge, be prepared to get judged under the same energy that you judge with. So use compassion. That's just some advice, right? I'm not even pulling tarot because I don't really feel like being in nobody's business this morning. So I'm more or less just giving some advice, right? If it resonates, pick it up. If not, leave it there. But peaceful judgment and compassion, not so harshly on other people. Because if you deliver it harshly to other people, judgment that is, it's going to come back to you harshly. There's no way around it. It's the law of the universe. Judgment is also like a seed planted. And it will bring forth a harvest according to what you plant. Like that judgment, that energy that you judge in, it's the same energy. It's like something you sending out that's going to definitely come back and meet you right where you at. So use compassion in your judgment, whoever you may be.
I see the King of Swords laying here. It could be a Libra that I'm talking to. You could be a person that just, mind over matter. Like, you could be a person that learned that, I can't make decisions. Some people, like to make heart over mind decisions. I feel like you make mind over matter. Okay? Something about you just doing it by the book, you doing it right, you being legit. Something about you being very stern. People probably feel like, you know, a little intimidated because they can't move you like they once could. I feel like people can move you in a way with their words, with their actions, but I feel like something about you can't be moved right now. I don't know. You're showing up very truthful and wise here with a lot of logic. You could be learning how to detach from things, and I love this.
Yeah.
You know, in order for you to get this long-term whatever investments and all these things that you're over here growing, it really takes for you to have a different mindset. And I feel like you are more mature here in this energy. With the King of Swords, you could also be speaking out loud. Your words could be healing, helping. You know, you could be speaking some kind of truth or something like that. I like this energy. Now, there could also be something going on with some legal matters here.
The police out here.
Okay, for sure. There could definitely be like a detective in the energy or something like that. Somebody investigating something. Somebody very sharp and wise. If there is someone trying to do something, trying to put something on a person, this won't work. Okay, I feel like somebody's protected in a situation where someone could be trying to ruin a person or something like that. I don't know. This could be someone around you. We got seahorses. Embrace your uniqueness and let your gentle spirit carry you through life's currents. Okay? You're different. Okay? You know, a lot of times you try to fit into things, but you never fit in because you weren't meant to. You're different. You have something different in you. You have some kind of uniqueness. Now, I don't know. This could be like some kind of physical attribute about yourself, or this could just be what God put inside of you. Something about you being different here. Something about the seahorse is significant as well. This could be like one of your favorite animals. You could have studied this animal in school or something like that. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, you living in your truth is really keeping you protected here. I feel like maybe you weren't so truthful at one point, but your truth protects you. Something's trying to come towards a person, but it can't get over there. Okay.
So I got good vibes, resolution, step back, and just jumping into my intuition. I feel like this is you finding a better way to deal with your problems. The good vibe resolution is a person that I feel is determined not to let something draw them out of, good energy or a safe place. The resolution, good vibes, I feel like, I do feel a sudden determination in this energy to maintain good vibes. And with this step back, I feel like that's you learning how to not respond to things that's trying to draw you out. You know how people say things, try to get you to react to them? Mm-hmm. Well, I feel you learning now. Maybe you see exactly what it is. Like, I ain't going for this no more. Been through this enough.
Yeah. So
you learning how to step back. And good vibe resolution, even you learning how. This is you learning how to move away from the sting in your pride as well. Like, for instance, at one time I could have came to you and I could have insulted you, and automatically you would have stepped back in your defense. Like, you'd have been like, "What?" Now I feel like you even can absorb certain insults and realize, like, it's not what it appears to be. Like, an insult is a lot of time that's designed to draw you out too. So overall, I feel like you're able to step back now, and you're able to maintain good energy, which I think is good. Because maybe you, at one time, you were a person and this wasn't the case. Maybe you let people change your mind and your opinion a lot. Yeah. I just feel like somebody you're learning. Real easy energy.
I believe that too, because you got the Hierophant here in the reverse. You know, that's unconventional choices. That's like thinking on your own. You could have walked away from what they call the normal. You know, maybe people are judging you because of certain ways you practice or things that you do. People could be really prejudiced towards someone or something.
Yep, I know it. Expanding your horizons.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like I just heard prejudice. Okay, something like that.
Yep.
Something about your unconventional choices could be making people upset. Maybe you know people manipulated you into making certain choices at one time. You know, something like that. I feel like you were swayed. Maybe people were easily able to sway you in one way at one point, but I feel like people know that they can't control you anymore. Okay, you're able to think for yourself.
You on your way though. I ain't gonna lie, like, just to pivot on what my wife was saying, expand your horizons is definitely out here. So this expand your horizons, it shows me that you're moving with a whole new set of rules. Let's just say that. And not to mention the fact you're moving in the right direction. Expanding your horizons is the right direction for you, because for you, it's either expand your horizons or stay stuck. And I don't see staying stuck as an option. Not for a lot of us. I know for me it's not. And I feel like for you it's not either. So maybe life puts you in a position where you ain't had no choice but grow. And maybe a lot of people don't understand that about you. It's hard to explain to somebody like, man, listen, I came to a place in life where I felt like if I didn't grow, I wasn't even going to exist no more.
Okay.
So expanding your horizons in the right direction, leading to new experiences. Mm-hmm. So prepare yourself for that, good, bad, and ugly. I always tell my collective that. Ascension life of growing, spirituality, all of these things, it's not peach cobbler. It's good and it's bad. But one thing I can tell you, it's worth it. To be able to walk around this world and know how your power going out and know what's coming in, it's worth it. For me, to know what's going on, you know, especially if you're a person that came from a lot of deception. Like a lot of us, we came out of situations where it was just so much deception. But now that can't fly because God give you the ability to see. Expanding your horizons. That's why I say, like, people don't like that. People don't like that.
Well, some people don't even like to admit that they have a shadow side. Like, you know, but let's be real. We all have a shadow side. There's some things you just, you know, you prefer not to do in front of people. It's your
funny.
shadow.
It's funny you said that. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's funny my wife said that because I had picked this up this morning and I wrote this and it was a download and you said shadow. And look, it says, your shadow heals others. They believe in what emanates from you. So, and then it says, shadow self is a place of self, much like a dark room full of good and bad things that remain hidden until the light is turned on in the room. Aspects of shadow. And it's maybe your shadow healer. I don't know.
You know, when we suppress our shadow, you find yourself sneaking and doing shit. You know, you don't want to, you know, it's like you got to just understand that like both sides exist and learn how to balance it, right?
You know, if you reveal your shadow side, it could be the healing part.
It's more, right? You know, it's like.
And revealing your shadow is basically like being willing to tell your story.
Your truth.
Being willing to tell your truth, good, bad, and ugly. That side of you is what heals other people. Like when you let them see that side of you, that shadow side of you is healing to other people. Because a lot of times, in a matter of healing, it's hard to heal somebody that can't relate to you. Like it needs to be relativity there. And when you reveal your shadow or things in your shadow, sometimes it's healing. Yeah. Right?
It shows that we're all a mirror reflection of each other, right?
Sometimes your life, right? The shadows of your life that we hide from, sometimes they're the places that people look and gain inspiration. Because sometimes the shadows that you able to make it through, some people stuck in those places.
They need you.
And when they see you able to walk above it, they can gain inspiration from it. Like even your struggles. That's why sometimes it's good to talk about the things you struggle with.
You know, that's so real. I'm actually reading this book, and it's called Why Good People Do Bad Things by James Holland. And it's crazy. He was like, you know, most people it's a story, a Chinese story about how this man put this ring on, and when he put a ring on, it made him become invisible. So he had a choice. He could go and rob his neighbors and do things to them, and they wouldn't know, right? So it's like your shadow side. What would you do if you didn't think you would get caught, right? Kind of energy. It's very interesting, but
Oh yeah, James
a lot of
Ellis.
good, yeah, a lot of good stories in there. A lot of good shadow stories, like the little things we do, So. Ooh.
Right in your lap.
The
Praise
elephant.
others. Praise others.
Okay.
All right, spirit speaking. See what's going on.
Yeah, okay, that's very clear.
We got 3 P's. Somebody could have got a PPP loan or something.
Okay.
This is definitely 3 P's though. It says praise, patience, and pause. Praise others, patience, and pause. I really feel like this is the energy of reflecting on life and understanding that, you are a part of a collective. And I heard a story I'm gonna tell you about. A man told a story. He went to the luau, right, for help. He went to them, and they helped him, right. And then when they helped him, he began to get bold and arrogant, and he started treating his brothers and sisters crazy because he had power helping them, the luau. So then when he went back to them, they told him, we can't help you no more. And the reason why we can't help you is because you can't see us and your brothers and sisters, right? And sometimes it's like that with the Most High. Like, we got to begin to praise others because others are a representation of certain aspects of the divine, of God, of heaven. No matter how much you don't like a person, right? Sometimes it's good to learn how to praise them and find something to praise them about, especially if they're a person that hold merit. Like, you don't want to walk around at odds with nobody that God favor. How that make you look? Imagine if somebody walked around at odds with you and God favor you, right? So in other words, try to begin to look at people and see beyond what they're showing you. Right? Maybe somebody you don't like has a gift that's beneficial to you. Maybe you can just praise them for the gift that they carry instead of getting stuck at the place where you don't really like them or you don't really resonate with how they look or you don't really want to hear what they got to say because they're not from a familiar place that you understand, right? God is so diverse all around his world. He's seen in so many different lights. I was just watching a movie about a godly man named Bob Marley last night, right? And it's just a lot of aspects of God. So if you praise others, you won't miss them. If you fall into the energy of, instead of condemning other people, praise them. Learn how to say, instead of saying that person done, maybe say God is working with him. I don't know. And patience and pause is basically telling you slow down and be cool with things moving slow. Be cool with stopping, taking time to reevaluate the situation. Like, I know one of the worst things to do is keep on going when you're uncertain. Another bad thing to do is micromanage the universe. If God promised you something, or something is promised to you, you gotta have patience until it come in for you. Unless you're gonna miss it. Because if you're impatient about certain things, it causes a blockage and a delay or a missed opportunity. Sometimes the waiting process is the building process. You be patient, you learn, that way when whatever comes in, you prepared to receive it, you know what to do with it, right? And like I said, pausing is good. There's nothing wrong with pausing. Sometimes you need to pause to look at what you're doing, see which way you're moving, make sure everything in alignment. Even pause for prayer or meditation. Somebody maybe you don't realize that that's a big old important part to you growing is the time that you spend praying or meditating. Because without that time, right, you kind of be running in circles. Sometimes you just don't get, you might miss a message that's right there for you just because you're not tapping in and grounding yourself, spending too many days just spinning. Pause. Sometimes you know what we do? We'll get up in the morning and we'll read a Bible verse, right? As a way of just grounding ourselves, pausing, taking some time out. We might not always get a prayer in, but we'll take some time to read the verse, and then we'll go back in the verse and reflect on it, break it down some more, see how we can apply it to our life, and then boom, it becomes a tap-in session. Those type of sessions are important during your growth and development, because if you don't never ever humble yourself and get into a mode of prayer type, you will find yourself spinning. Growing. Chill out. All right. Automatically, I feel that. Pay attention. Grow and chill out and pay attention. Now, this is somebody who I feel like maybe you feel like you ain't doing nothing. You feel like, where am I going? Am I really learning anything? Spirit says you growing. You need to chill out. You just, growth takes place underneath the surface first. Like if you plant a seed, you don't see what's going on underneath the ground. So, you could look at the ground until it germinate and sprout. You be like, man, I don't see nothing happening. Same way with you. You growing, but maybe you need to just chill out. Because sometimes when people don't feel they growing fast enough, they start eating things that they can't digest, You start reading literature, you start taking in things that's not meant for you to eat. Sometimes just slow down, just be cool, chill out. You growing at a certain pace. How about deal with what you already got instead of wanting more, because sometimes that's what you need to grow. Maybe you missing something in what you already had, what you already know. And then it says pay attention. Definitely something you might be overlooking. In your growing, this is about self. This is about a person that feels like they may be stuck. This is a person that don't understand how growth really works. You're looking for things to show up in a certain way, and you want them to look a certain way. But that's not always the case. The growing is beneath the surface. Let go. Let go of what?
Responsibility for other people.
Yep. Easy. That's an easy read, ain't it, baby?
Yes.
Okay. That's a hello moment.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
It's me.
Let go of responsibility for other people. Spiritual awakening. Now, it's time for you to realize that, right? For spiritual awakening out here, this shows you, I'm already picking that up anyway. You're a person who you're awakened. You ain't asleep. But now it's time for you to let go of responsibility. See, you could be trying to bring everybody to an understanding that you have that it's going to wear you out. Trust me. It's going to wear you out. You know how you get that initial spiritual awakening, and all you want to do is you want to share with people. You know what I'm saying? You want to get people to see how you're going to see. That's responsibility that you got to let go of. It's going to burn you out. And it's going to give people the opportunity to play with you. Because when you sincere, when you have a spiritual awakening, you be real sincere. So you be moving towards people. You got your heart all wide open. And some people will come in just to play with you. Yep. And say any old thing to you, right? And have you casting your pearls before the swine, right? So let go of the responsibility of other people. Either they going to get up and look at you and see what's happening with you and get the message, or maybe it ain't meant for them to get the message. Because sometimes the best way that you can really translate what you're doing to other people is just live it out.
Sometimes it's sacred.
Yeah, and then like not to mention that, you got sacred things going on behind the scenes with you. They don't apply to everybody else. Like everybody don't have the same anointing. Everybody don't have the same spiritual value. Everybody is not everybody, right? Everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
And I think that your ancestors could be trying to get you to understand that. So you might need to just lock that down. Everything ain't for everybody. And see, people, my daughter was telling me that her grandmother was trying to express to her, when you have spiritual things and practices and beliefs, you don't want to tell people because they so judgmental and they don't understand you. And somebody, maybe you need to realize that unless God put you in a position where you doing that, you don't got to tell nobody what's going on with you. It's not putting you at an advantage. It's putting you at a disadvantage.
Right, because then, yo, that's so real.
Yeah. The way you stay ahead is guard the secrets. That's what the old magicians used to say. But I'm going to say, just keep things to yourself. Like, don't try to explain spiritual things to people.
They're not going to understand. A lot of times, you know, when you have done it, then they call you crazy. They don't understand. Well, I think something wrong. You think something going on with them?
It's going to burn you out.
You know what I'm saying? They start saying, you think something going on with them? Right? No. People, and not everybody's going to understand. Especially when people haven't done the work that you did. You can't expect them to understand what you're trying to express, you know?
And then sometimes, you know what? I'm gonna go one step even deeper. Sometimes it's good to it's good to just stay away from people and not talk to them for their safety. Because sometimes people will even attack you. When you're trying to be nice to them and you're trying to teach them different things Spirit is giving you, they'll attack you, right? And that can lead to a bad result for them or you, but most likely them. If you walking in your anointing, right, it's certain things that probably won't work on you. But if you just learn how to realize everything ain't for everybody. That's I'm gonna reiterate. Everything ain't for everybody. The people that you want to chop it up with spiritually, God gonna give you the people that you can talk to. You be able to seek them out. But people from your past and your everyday life, you might work a job, right? You might be going, because that's hard, job ascensions. Like when you work a job and then you go through an ascension, you might feel the need to explain to your coworkers what's going on. You don't gotta do that. Just let the energy emanate from you, right? They can pick up on what's going on with you, and if they don't pick up what's being put down, that's on them. Because if you go to explaining your ascension in your workplace, you gonna make gossip gonna spawn out.
Real quick, then it becomes an uncomfortable environment. Why? Because you done talk too much about who you are and you there to work. Now, it's okay to get, you know, close to some people, but just remember that everybody is not on the same path, journey. They don't have the same understanding, same background. You know, some people are pure evil. You know, when you tell them your plans, they want to plot against them because they are pure evil. You know, and they come across as the most loving, kind people until it's time for you to catch this work.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna reiterate because Spirit really in me right now. Somebody's ancestors want them to get the message. Revealing your secrets in your workplace is not wise. Not even if it's a work friend that you got at work, right? If you're dealing with people that's connected to your job and you going through changes spiritually and you working that job, right? Or you come into a new job, right? And you got spiritual things going on. Don't begin to tell people at the job anything because you're going to create warfare at your job.
Period.
Because first of all, if you're doing something that's odd or mysterious, it's going to be no level of agreement. The only level of agreement is going to be when people in your face. They agree with you right there, but as soon as you turn your back, they're going to be like, so-and-so crazy. I don't know what they doing.
Then they start saying you put hex and curses on them.
Right, you create an environment for yourself at the workspace, right? So let the workspace be the workspace. And then let people be people, right?
I'll never forget, me and my husband got this message one time, right? And it's crazy because I was just watching a story recently and this really happened. Me and my husband were driving one time and, you know, sometimes I just be out there. Man, so my husband, like, whenever we drive somewhere, he always tells me don't turn into anybody's home, their yard, their driveway, or anything like that. So we were driving one day and we seen God speaking to us, and he was speaking about how we are private property, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember
So,
that.
yeah, right? So a lot of you guys, you have to understand that you are private property and everybody can't be on your lawn. Like, they will get shocked. Some people will get shocked messing with you, and it's your responsibility to know that you don't mix with certain people because of your level of responsibility. Now, if you hang around people who don't care about their responsibility, then it puts you also in jeopardy.
That's right.
Right? So you are private property. Remember that. Everybody doesn't have the gate code, the access to get to you. So if you feel like things are constantly around you, you could be inviting things in, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Definitely.
So
We got expectations, rewards, recognition, and beginning.
Hey.
So I don't know what you beginning or you in the beginning stages of, but you can expect rewards and recognition for it. Somebody you out here working, right? Some type of spiritual worker. Or since we talking about jobs, this could actually be on job. This could be on your job as well.
Your job.
I'm feeling like a promotion or the beginning of something, maybe a new job, maybe you starting a new department, maybe it's a level of elevation. Maybe I feel like I'm gonna reiterate right here. If this is you, don't mess up your rewards and recognition because you can't keep your business to yourself.
Okay.
Somehow. Because with all this rewards, recognition, expectation, and beginning, surely you got some people that stands against you.
And I know it's resonating because somebody knows, like, every time they feel something, they tell somebody something, and then every time something's supposed to come towards, there's a blockage. Why? Because you done already put it out there, so somebody's trying to block it as soon as you put it out into the atmosphere.
And honestly, the sad thing about this energy is it's somebody that you least expect that's probably close to you, right? And those are the ones that do the most damage. For instance, if somebody want to build a case about you being crazy, right? The quickest way to do that is to get the information from somebody who close to you, if they can't get it from you. And that's how a lot of things get disclosed. You have a one person that you think is locked in with you, and they not locked in with you. They locked in with you and other people. So your energy, your information, which is energy, when you give it to them, it's being fed to other people. That's creating your blockages, your obstacles, even on a spiritual level. Because people will agree that you can't get something done in the spirit, and next thing you know, you can't get it done.
Yeah.
Why? Because you got 6 people now, man, they ain't gonna be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way they gonna pull that off.
Negativity.
Ain't gonna be. So now you fighting against 5 or 6 people in a gossiping session about you when you're not around, all because what? The information came from you, though.
Spirit says somebody needs to know it's not what you can see. The war is spiritual. You guys keep looking for things that you can see with your eyes, but the war is spiritual. That's what I just heard. Stop looking for what you can see and feel. What do you feel in your spirit and your intuition and your, how are you feeling? What is it? What's resonating with you? Because somebody's looking for things, but your natural eyes will trick you.
Somebody mother even. Somebody you even, I don't know who this for, but somebody you really need to stop telling your information to your own mother. For real. And sometimes it's crazy, but mothers and daughters have a ill type of rivalry sometimes, right? It's like that sometimes. They telling me, right? I feel it, like I can feel it. I don't know nothing about it, but I feel it to be odd, right? But it's true. Somebody's mother, indirectly, they be getting in the way. And maybe you don't realize it, but I guarantee you, if you stop telling your business in this energy, if you stop telling your business to your mother, you might have a different result. Now, that might not be for everybody, so don't make it fit. If it do, I just get some intuitions, right? But overall, on a general level, concealing the matter is better for you, for whoever you may be.
Okay.
Alright. Tie it down.
Yeah.
Bluetooth mode.
Hey. You have to replace that irritability and anger with peace and happiness. Maybe you need to go outside and stick your feet in the ground. Okay, you can find you need to ground. You could be really needing to cry out, pray. You know, if you find yourself feeling irritated, you gotta be like, Lord, look, I'm tired of feeling irritated. I rebuke this spirit. I'm replacing this with happiness. I am happy because it's my birthright. I am finding peace. I don't let anger control me. See, because that's what anger and irritability wants to do. It wants to control you. It wants to, you know, keep you isolated in a situation where you feel like you don't have anyone. Because, you know, when you're angry and irritated, who wants to be around you? Right? Not even yourself. So anyway, you just have to kind of speak that away from you. I recommend maybe journaling today. Maybe write down why you're so angry, why you're so irritated. A lot of times there's underlying issues that we can't even, you know, but we got to be real with ourselves. So you got to really dig into yourself and be like, okay, you know, maybe I was jealous at this moment. Maybe somebody really pissed me off, you know, whatever it is. You know, I
Could
just
be somebody else's energy too.
Could definitely be projection, okay? Somebody else's energy. You know, if you know you've been doing everything you can possibly to be on the right track, a lot of times that shit is not even your own energy. It's energy from other people. You know, you have to think. Energy is kinetic. You know, people want you to feel their energy so that you can't get anything done. Well, we love you guys. We gotta go. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, and that was the message. Hey, accept or reject it. Hey, but keep your spirit protected. We love you guys so much. Make sure you keep your spirit protected. Until next time, we elemental beings. Hey, trying to save the people from the pain and misery. And this life is not that hard. We be pulling all this